Yo, what's really good, my people? Kiwami Games here, back at it with another video for you guys. And today we have an updated Ice Jade Tearlaments deck profile for you guys. Now, I intend in taking this deck into Masters, so let's see how well it goes. And I'm going to keep the intro very short and sweet because I have about like 9-10 replays that I want to show you guys, and I don't want to make the video like 40-minute plus. But if you enjoy the content, please remember, drop a like, and if you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. And as always, I will go over the cards at the end of the video, and I'll also leave some timestamps down in the description down below if you want to jump around the video. But I do suggest you watch it from beginning to end, as it will help me out. So without further ado, let's just jump right into these spicy replays. Alright, my beautiful people, so in this replay we're gonna go up against Branded. And just a heads up, he's going to hit me with the Gimmick Puppet, so let's see how well we can perform. And our hand is not the best, so we're going to activate the Scream. We're going to activate the Cradle, getting our Agrin. Normal summon the Agrin, searching for our field spell. And then I'm just going to set the Heartbeat, and that's all we wrote. Alright, he's going to activate Lubellion. I'm going to hit him with the Ash Blossom. And the reason why I negate the Lubellion, because I don't want him to search for a Bestial since I have Havnes in my hand. So whenever he activates a monster effect, I'm going to be able to special summon the Havnes. And just in case if I end up milling one of my Tearlament girls, you know, I don't want him to be able to banish it with the Bestial. Alright, so now he's going to hit me with the Maxi. So we special summon Havnes, we mill 3. Unfortunately, we only milled the Trivic Karma. So now the Trivic Karma is going to activate. So with the Trivic Karma, I'm going to be able to search a Tearlament spell or trap card. So I search for the Celiac, and then my Scream is going to mill 3 cards. And we mill the Kashtira. So the Kashtira is going to mill 3 more cards. We ended up milling the Rhinoheart, so the Rhinoheart can now special summon itself. And upon being special summoned, the Rhinoheart can now send another Tearlament girl to the graveyard. Alright, so we're going to send the Sharon. So now with the Sharon, we're going to be able to fusion summon. And here I decided to go for the Kick Halo. Alright, and then the Kick Halo is going to add me the Meta Noise. Alright, now he's going to activate Branded Fusion. And he's going to go straight into the Sanctifier Dragon. Then he's going to normal summon the Fallen of Albaz, and he's going to fuse with my Kick Halo. He's going to go into the Mirror Jade, and then that's also going to trigger my Kick Halo, so now I'm going to be able to mill 5 cards. And unfortunately for us, the Kick Halos didn't mill anything useful, so he gets to smack me around. Alright, now it's back to us. Okay, we draw into another Rhinoheart, so we're going to normal summon the Rhinoheart. We're going to send, I believe I send another Sharon to the graveyard, but before that, the Scream is going to mill 3. So the Sharon was milled, and I send another Sharon, so we got all the Tearlament girls in the graveyard. So with these 3 girls and the Rhinoheart, we're going to go into Collider Heart. And the reason why I go into Collider Heart is because I need to bounce the Mirror Jade off the field. Because if I attack him, then he's just going to blow up my field at the end phase. So he banishes my Collider Heart, and I bounce back the Mirror Jade. I activate the field spell, getting back my Ron. And then since Rhinoheart is a water monster, I can now special summon the Ron, special summon the token. Level 3, level 7. We're going to go into our level 10 Agrin. Alright, and then he's going to now bring back the Fallen of Albaz so that he can fuse with my field once again. But I'm going to activate the Agrin in response to the Fallen of Albaz so that I can banish it. And with Fallen of Albaz off the field, he cannot fusion summon with my field. And then I'm going to banish the Rhinoheart and the Beast of Starfrost from my graveyard so that I can go into my Astrolabe. And then here I decide to pop the Maxi because the Sanctifier Dragon has targeting protection. And then also the Aluber, if I pop it, it has a graveyard effect that whenever a fusion summon monster is destroyed, then he can special summon himself back onto the field, and then he can negate one of my monsters. So that's why I popped the Maxi. And then we crash into the fusion monster first, and then we take out the Aluber, and then now we can smack him for 3250. And then this was the Branded Fusion that he set, so I don't want him to activate it during his turn, so I'm going to get rid of it. Alright, then the Albion is going to set a Branded Banishment. Then the Cartesia is going to go back to his hand. And he has to Gimmick Puppet in the graveyard now. Yep, he has to Puppet in the graveyard. Okay, so he's going to activate Albion so that he can draw a card. So he sends the Retribution to the graveyard. He draws into the Lubellion. Lubellion is going to activate, getting himself the Druid Worm. Druid Worm is going to activate, banishing the Mercurier. Mercurier now is going to activate. He's going to be able to add Incredible Ecclesia. And then now he's going to special summon the Lubellion by getting rid of the Druid Worm. That's going to trigger the Druid Worm. Druid Worm is going to banish, well, not banish, but get rid of my Gamer. But before he does that, I'm going to activate the Gamer. And then he's going to activate Branded Banishment. So he's going to bring back the Sanctifier Dragon. But because my Gamer is going to resolve, he's not going to be able to fusion summon with my monsters because now none of my monsters can be banished. Crazy, bro. This has to be one of the longest duels that I've had in quite some time. Alright, since the Lubellion activated, that's going to trigger my Havnis. So the Havnis is going to special summon herself, milling 3 cards. And again, man, we whiffed the mills. We didn't mill anything of value. Okay, then the Scream is going to activate. We're going to try to mill 3 more cards. And again, we kind of... Then he's going to normal summon the Fallen of Albaz. And with the Astral Loud, he's going to go into the Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Then the Starving Venom Fusion is going to target my Havnis so that it can suck up its attack power. And then the Branded Loss is going to get him the Guiding Quem. Then the Retribution is going to banish itself so that he can recycle the Branded Banishment. Bro, man, Branded is just gas for days. Okay, so he's going to attack my Adrian. That's going to allow me to bring back my Gamer. Then he's going to crash into the Gamer. That's going to trigger my Tremora. I can bring back my Adrian. Adrian is going to search me for my Curse. Alright, so now when I activate the Curse, any monster that he special summons on my turn, they're not going to be able to activate its effect. But this is what's going to win me the game right now, the Curse. Alright, so he's now going to steal my Gamer and he's going to give me the Puppet. So now, unfortunately for us, we have the Ice Jade manifestation. We would have been able to special summon one of our Ice Jade monsters. But with the Puppet lock, I'm not going to be able to special summon anything. So instead, I'm going to send the Tremora to the graveyard. And then I'm going to set my monsters to defense position. Okay, then the Lubellion is going to activate. He's going to search for the Branded Regain. The Cartesia is going to special summon herself. I'm going to activate the Field Spell to reduce everything by 1,000. That's going to trigger the Gamer. And then to battle he goes. He's going to attack into my Adrian. So I'm going to bring back my Cosmoclore. So now any monster that attacks my Ice Jade monsters, they're going to get reduced by 1,000 damage. So I can protect myself for one more turn. And then this is it. Let's put an end to this fool. So we normal summon Rhino Heart. Activate the Scream. He's going to be a fool. He's going to... And this lets me know he just doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Because now I feel he's just pressing buttons. So he's going to banish my Scream, which is great. So that I'm glad that I was able to bait out the Gamer. So now the Sharon is going to be able to fusion summon with my Cosmoclore. And we're going to go into the Egyptian God's Line. So now we got some protection for my monsters. And I have a 3,000 attack. So now we're going to smack the shit out of the Cartesia. And then with my Adrian, I'm going to crash into my own monster. And then that's going to trigger the Curse. And then with the Curse, I'm going to be able to burn him for 1,000 damage. And that's how we put an end to this fool. Boom. Sayonara. Crazy, bro. In Dominican Republic, we have a word for this guy. And that's un palomo. That's what he is. Un palomo viejo. Alright, my beautiful people. In this replay, we're going to go up against yet another Branded Despia player. And we're going to go second this time. Alright, so he's going to start with the Branded Regain. Normal summoning the Quem. Quem is going to send the Mercurier. Then he's going to activate the Magnum Hunt, banishing the Mercurier. Mercurier is going to activate. Branded Regain is going to activate. And the Magnum Hunt is going to activate. Okay, so with the Mercurier, he's going to be able to add the Albion, the Shrouded Dragon. Then with the Branded Regain, he's going to be able to pull back the Mercurier and draw one card. And then at the end of the turn, with the Magnum Hunt, he's going to be able to search for another Bestial. So he searches for the Baldrake. And now it's back to us. Alright, so we normal summon Agrin. Agrin is going to search for our field spell. Then I'm going to activate Manifestation, special summoning our creation. Then with the level 7 Tuner and the level 3 Agrin, we're going to go into our Gamer. Bring that shorty out here. Then I'm going to activate Ron, getting rid of the Tearlament Kashtira. Alright, and then with these two monsters, we're going to go into our Chang Ying. Then I'm going to activate the field spell, getting back my Agrin. Then I'm going to activate the creation, targeting the Gamer. And now we're going to smack him around. Smack him around. And then we're going to set Erosion, which is sort of like an Omni Negate. He's going to activate the Baldrake. That's going to trigger my Saronir. I mean, not my Saronir, the Chang Ying, which is kind of stupid. Like, does he not know how my cards work? So everything is now going to trigger. I'm going to get rid of the Regain with the Gamer. And then with the Chang Ying, I'm going to banish the Retribution. And I'm going to banish the Sulliek that he had on the field. So we're going up against Branded Tearlaments. Okay, so now he's going to normal summon the Owlbert. I'm just going to flip up my Erosion. Okay, and then he's going to search for the Brand Diffusion. And he's going to activate Brand Diffusion. He's going to go into the Lubellion. This is going to be a perfect example how, bro, Chang Ying and Gamer together on the field is just crazy, bro. How these two cards work together. So he's going to activate the Sharon to try to fusion summon. I'm going to get rid of the Shorty. And then since she got banished, that's going to trigger the Chang Ying. But before all of that, he's going to go into the Mirror Jade. So that with the Chang Ying, I'm going to banish. And then this is what's funny though. He doesn't even let me banish because this is why the Agrin, bro, the Gamer is just a perfect counter to Mirror Jade. Because I banished the Sharing. So that means that now my monsters, they cannot be destroyed or banished. And then he's going to activate the Mirror Jade. And the Mirror Jade has to banish. So now he is forced to banish one of his own monsters. And that's going to force him to scoop. Bro, Chang Ying and Gamer is just like New York's finest, bro. It's like you're having Nas and Jay-Z on the field, bro. Like, ain't nobody gonna top that, bro. Alright, my people. In this replay, we're gonna go up against another Labrynth fool. Okay, this time we're gonna go first. Okay, so we're gonna activate the Scream just to see if he has anything in his hand. He doesn't respond, so we normal summon the Agrin. With the Agrin, we're going to search for our Cradle. The Cradle is going to search for our Ron. Then we're going to activate the Screen, getting rid of the Rhino Heart. So now we can mill some cards, see if we can go into any fusion summon plays. And unfortunately, we whiff our mills. But we still got the Ron, so now with these two monsters, we're going to go into our Gamer. Alright, and that's all we wrote. Okay, so opponent is going to normal summon the Ariana. That's going to trigger the Screen to mill 3 cards. Alright, and we got the Manifestation in the graveyard, so that's good. And we also got Tremora into the graveyard, which is also really good. Okay, so he's going to special summon his Lady. Then he's going to set a big Welcome Labrynth. And he's going to set the Field Spell. I'm going to activate my Agrin because that field spell can be a little troublesome because it can pop cards on my field. Alright, he's going to activate the Big Welcome. That's going to trigger his Lady. And because he has card set in the back row, I cannot respond with the Agrin. Okay, he's going to go into his Lovely. Okay, that's going to trigger the Scream. That's going to trigger the Lovely. That's going to trigger the Stovey. So he was able to chain link block the Lovely from being banished, but I'm still gonna activate my Agrin just so I can get some targeting protection, but he has the Infinite of Permanent, so he's gonna negate my Gamer. Alright, and then we mill the Sulliek, and then because he popped my Gamer, that's going to trigger the Tremora, so I'm going to banish the Tremora so that I can special summon back one of my Ice Jade monsters. So you already know we're going to bring back our Shorty. And the Sulliek is going to get me the Rhino Heart. Okay, so we normal summon the Rhino Heart. That's going to trigger Skill Drain. Holy shit, bro. But it's cool, I'm like, alright. Skill Drain, let's go. I can play under Skill Drain. Alright, so all I'm doing here, I'm just trying to get as much body as I can onto the field so I can get rid of his monsters, because now I have to just rely on brute force since he has Skill Drain active. And then with these two monsters, we're going to go into the Time Thief Redoer. And again, I'm just trying to get bodies with like high attack into the field. But it's crazy, bro. His Stovey can still activate, bro. That's crazy. Alright, but at this point, man, it's over. He already knows it. So he's going to activate the Welcome Labrynth. Special summoning the Lady Labrynth. Okay, that's going to trigger my Scream. That's going to trigger the big Welcome Labrynth. He's going to spin back my Gamer. Okay, so get rid of my Gamer. That's going to trigger Manifestation. Manifestation now is going to be able to get rid of one of his cards. So I'm going to go for that back row because I just don't know what it is. Just to play it safe. And it happens to be Dimensional Barrier. So with Dimensional Barrier, he's going to claim Fusion Monsters. And then he's just going to scoop. Coward. Alright, my beautiful people, in this replay we are going to go up against a mirror match. So we're going to go up against Ice Jades. Okay, we're going to go second. He's going to start with the Cradle, getting himself a Ron. Then he's going to go with the Buzzo Shark, so he's playing the Shark version. I'm going to hit him with the Maxi, but he's going to respond with the Ash Blossom, so he's going to negate the Maxi. Pa-pa! Okay, then the Shark is going to special summon another Shark, and with the two Sharks, he's going to go into the Stealth Kraken. Got himself, he went from a Shark to an Octopus. Then he's going to activate Triple Tactus Talon. He's going to look into my hand, and he's going to bounce back the Ash Blossom. Alright. And then because he bounced back my Ash Blossom, he's going to just shotgun the Maxi. We're going to activate our Cradle, getting our Cosmoclore. We're going to normal summon Agrin, getting our Manifestation. Activate Manifestation, special summoning the level 7 Creation. That's going to trigger his Kraken to pop it. And that's all we wrote. Alright, now he's going to special summon the Ron, getting rid of the Shark. Ron is going to get the token, so you already know he's going to go into Gamer. Okay, then the Kraken is going to pop my Agrin. And I'm going to get smacked. Alright, now we got to put an end to this fool because I am almost out of life points. So we draw into Sharon. We're going to activate Sharon. We're going to get rid of the Tearlament Kashtira. Kashtira is going to mill 3 cards, mill in a Scream. Scream is going to activate. I'm going to search for my Sulliek. Okay, then the Kashtira is going to mill a Meta Noise and my Field Spell. So the Meta Noise is going to put back the Kashtira. Then I'm going to banish the Scream so I can special summon the Kashtira, milling 3 more cards. That's going to trigger the Kraken to pop my Tearlament Kashtira. That's going to trigger my Tremora. Tremora is going to bring back my Agrin. Agrin is going to Surge. Gamer is going to activate. He's going to banish my Gamer on the field and my Agrin from my graveyard. I'm going to search for the Cradle. Activate the Cradle. Searching for Tremora. Now we're gonna special summon the Ron by getting rid of the Tremora. And then we're gonna go into our gamer. What's up, what's up, what's up? Then we're gonna give it a power boost. We're gonna smack the shit out of the gamer. And then we're gonna set Sulliek. Now here, my opponent thinks he probably has game because he can just pop my Sharon and then he can just burn me. So I'm going to immediately toggle on and activate the Sulliek so I can negate it, and then so I can get rid of my Sharon so that I can fusion summon. So we go into the Kick Kalos. Kick Kalos is going to go into pitch the Havnes, so the Havnes is going to go into the Rook Kalos. And now we got him. And he knows it, so he's going to try to now pull some slick stuff, so I'm going to negate that. He's going to try to special summon some monsters. But we're going to negate that. And then here he's going to activate the Buzzle Shark. And I know he was waiting for me to do this. He was waiting for me to banish, because now that I banish one of his cards, he's going to be able to bring back his gamer, which I'm completely fine with because it's already after the damage step. So now he's going to activate the Agrin to search for the Cradle. But he's not going to be able to do anything because on my turn, I'm just going to smack the shit out of him. So this is just here to prove that Ice Jade's Tearlament is the way superior build. Let's go, let's go. Alright, my people. In this replay, we are going to go up against Vanquish Soul. Okay, we're going to go first. Okay, so we're going to normal summon Agrin. He's going to hit me with the Infinite Permanence. That's going to trigger my Agrin, so I can special summon my Tidal, since it's a water monster. Alright, and then with these two monsters, we're going to go into Coral Anemone. And then with Coral Anemone, we're going to bring back our Agrin. And then unfortunately, since he did hit me with the Infinite Permanence, I cannot activate the Agrin once again, so that's all we wrote. Okay, he's going to activate Stake Your Soul. So he's going to reveal the Heavy Borger. I'm going to hit him with the Maxi. Alright, so he's going to special summon the Dr. Mad Love. The Dr. Mad Love is going to search for a card, so I don't want him to search for nothing. I'm going to hit him with the Ash Blossom. Kapow! Okay, and then he's going to go into the Rock of the Vanquisher. He's going to try to lay the smackdown on me. Okay, then that rock is going to activate. Special summoning the Caesar Vallis. Alright, and then I'm going to activate the creation on his turn, so that on my turn I can now special summon the creation onto my field, and then that's going to be a level 7 tuner. Okay, but before that, he's going to activate the Dust Devil. That's going to trigger the soul of the Rock of the Vanquisher. That's going to trigger everything. He's going to trigger the Heavy Borger as well. Okay, so he's going to special summon the Borger. Then he's going to put back the Mad Love. Alright, so now we got our level 7 tuner. Okay, and he's going to draw one card. Now we're going to go into our gamer. Okay, and we're going to put Gamer in the same column as his monsters, just in case if he has like a Raisin or something. I don't want him to pop my cards. Okay, we're going to activate the Cradle, but he's got the Ash Blossom, so we're going to get negated. Okay, so now we normal summon Rhinoheart. We're going to send the Tearlament Girls, but before that, we're going to activate the Scream. Scream is going to mill 3 cards. Okay, and now he's going to activate his Caesar Vallis, getting rid of the Borger. Alright, we're going to mill 3 cards. So we milled the Manifestation, and we milled Ron. We're going to send our Havnes, but he's got the Baldrake, so he's going to banish my Havnes. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of the Caesar Vallis. And then we're going to smack the rock. And now we're going to set our Sulliek and pass turn. Okay, then he's going to activate the Mad Love, and since a monster was normal summoned while I have a Tearlament monster in the field, I can mill 3 cards. So we mill Tremora, Maxi, and Ash Blossom. He's got the Snow Devil. Then the Mad Love is going to activate. He's going to reduce my gamer by 500 attack. He's going to go again into the rock. Alright, then I'm going to activate the Sulliek, negating that. Okay, and I'm going to send the Rhino Heart to the graveyard. And then we're going to attach ourselves into our gamer. Alright. And we're going to activate the Kashtira. That's going to trigger the rock. So he's going to special summon one of his monsters, but he is permanently negated due to the Sulliek. So we banish the Rhino Heart so that we can special summon the Kashtira. That's going to trigger the Scream to mill 3 cards, and then that's also going to trigger the Tearlament to mill some more cards. So we mill the Metal Noise, and we mill the Heartbeat. So now we can put the Meta Noise back, and we can put the Rhino Heart back. We normal summon the Rhino Heart. We're going to send the Sharon, activate the Sharon. Use the Sharon and the Ron to go into the Kit Kalos. And it's just like recycle, bro. Like this deck, that's all what it is. You're just going to mill and recycle, mill and recycle. Okay, then the Ball Drake is going to try to negate, but we still got the Sulliek, so we're going to negate the Ball Drake. And then we're going to get rid of our Tearlament Kashtira. That's going to trigger the Kashtira. Bro, man. This is just all what it is. Just mill and recycle. Mill and recycle. Okay, he's going to activate the Snow Devil. Alright, and I'm going to activate the Agrin just so that I can have some protection from destruction, just in case if he pops up with anything. And that's all we wrote. He had no chance, bro. We just dominated that. Yeah, connection failed. Yeah, sure, buddy. Okay. Alright, my people. In this replay, we are going to go up against Labrynth. Alright, so he's going to special summon the Fenrir. Fenrir is going to search for the other Fenrir. Then he's going to set one and pass. Alright, so we're going to set our Scream just to see if he's going to activate anything. Then we're going to normal summon our Agrin, search for our Field Spell. Okay, then he's going to banish the Scream. Thank you. Okay, then he's going to activate the Maxi. Okay, so we special summon our level 7 Tuner. We're going to activate the Curse. Then with these two monsters, you already know we're going to go into our gamer. Okay, then we're going to activate the Field Spell, getting our Agrin back to our hand. And then we're going to attach ourselves to our gamer. And now we're going to smack the shit out of the Fenrir. And then that's going to trigger the Curse. He's going to burn for another 2400. And that's all we wrote. Alright, he's going to special summon the Fenrir, but he cannot activate monsters that he normal or special summons on that turn. So okay, so now we're going to normal summon the Agrin. We're going to Surge, but he's got the Ash Blossom. Okay, that's going to trigger the Fenrir, but that's going to trigger my gamer. So now I'm going to be able to get rid of the Fenrir, but he has the Infinite Impermanence, so my gamer is going to get banished. I mean, going to get negated. And he's going to banish it as well. That's going to trigger my manifestation since one of my Ice Jade monsters left the field due to an opponent's card effect. So now I can get rid of his Fenrir. Alright, then he's going to activate the Big Welcome, getting himself the Ariana. But he still has the Ice Jade lock to worry about. So he's going to activate his Field Spell, normal summon the Ariana, but the Ariana cannot activate. Then he's going to get himself a Welcome Labrynth. And he's going to try to attack over my Agrin. I'm going to special summon the Rhino Heart. And then with the Field Spell, I'm going to target the Rhino Heart so that reduces monsters by 1500 attacks. And then with the Rhino Heart, we're going to send the Sharon to the graveyard so that we can get into our fusion summon monsters. So we're going to go into the Kit Kalos. Okay, then the Kit Kalo is going to send the Kashtira to the graveyard. The Kashtira is going to mill 2 cards. We mill the Meta Noise. Meta Noise is going to put back the Rhino Heart. Let's go, let's go. Okay, he's going to activate the Welcome Labrynth. I'm going to activate the Maxi. Alright, he's going to get himself his lovely Labrynth. And with the field spell, he's going to pop my Kid Kalos, but that's going to trigger the Kid Kalos to mill 5 cards. And because he normal summoned the Ariana during his turn, so now on my turn, she's going to be able to activate. Okay, so we milled the Trippy Karma. Trippy Karma is going to banish itself so that I can search for a Tearlament Spell or Trap. So we search for the Scream. So we're going to activate the Scream. Then we're going to activate the Sharon. But he's got the Ash Blossom. Alright, so now we normal summon our Rhinoheart. Rhinoheart is going to send one of the Tearlament girls to the graveyard. I'm going to activate the field spell to reduce everything by 1500. That's also going to trigger the Scream to mill some 3 cards. I'm going to activate the Sulliek so that I can permanently negate his lovely Labrynth. Okay, so we mill the Hafnes. So now with the Hafnes, we're going to be able to go into our fusion summon. And that's too much for him. We got more gas than he does, so he's just going to call it quits. Ice Jade Tearlaments, baby. This is just a crazy fun deck. Alright, my people. In this replay, we are going to go up against Purrely. Alright, we're going to go first. So we're going to set the Scream. Then we're going to activate the Sharon, sending the Hafnes to the graveyard, milling 3 cards, activating the Hafnes, activating the Scream, and then activating the second Scream. Then he's going to Ash Blossom my last Scream, which is, I'm cool with that. I did all of that in order so that I can chain link block everything that I actually want to go through. So now I search for the Sulliek, and then now with the Hafnes, I'm going to be able to fusion summon with the Tremora that I milled into the Kid Kalos. Okay, then we're going to activate the Kid Kalos, send in the Tearlament Kashtira. Tearlament Kashtira is going to activate, milling 2 cards. Then we're going to special summon the Tearlament Kashtira, milling another 3 cards. Then the Sharon is going to activate, allowing us to fusion summon. Alright, so with the Kid Kalos and the Sharon, we're going to go into the Root Kalos. Alright, then the Kashtira is going to mill 3 cards. And then we're going to set our Meta Noise and our Sulliek and our Trippy Karma. Alright, he's going to start with Fenrir. Fenrir is going to search for another Fenrir. Unfortunately for us, we whiffed our mills. He's going to special summon the Purrely. Purrely is going to activate, searching the top 3 cards. Okay, then he's going to get the Sleepy Memory. Okay, then he's going to activate the Sleepy Memory, special summon another Purrely, which is going to activate it once again. Alright, now he is going to add the My Friend Purrely. Then with these 2 monsters, he's going to go into the Slacker Magician. So here, he's going to try to, I guess, he's trying to go into a Zeus. So I'm going to activate the Meta Noise so that I can flip it face down. But he's going to activate the effect to negate my Meta Noise. Alright, and then with the Fenrir, he's going to try to banish my Root Kalos, but I'm going to negate that with the Sulliek. And then we're going to send the Tearlament Kashtira to the graveyard, so that's going to trigger her effect, milling some more cards. Okay, and then from here, he's going to go into the Zeus. Alright, so he's got a 2 material Zeus, and he's going to activate it. He's going to get rid of everything, so that's going to trigger my Root Kalos, it's going to trigger my Sulliek, and that's going to trigger my Trippy Karma. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to search for our Tearlament Field Spell. Going to search for the Rhinoheart. And the Root Kalos is going to be able to special summon himself back onto the field. And he's going to activate My Friend Purrely. Alright, and then he ends up getting one of his cards. He's going to activate the Purrely. Purrely's going to search for the Street. He's going to activate the Street. Then the Purrely's going to activate. But we're going to negate that with the Root Kalos. Get that shit out of here. You're not going to go into none of your XZ monsters. Not today. And then we're going to send the Rhinoheart to the graveyard. And then with the other Purrely, he's going to go into the Linkaribo. And since he used up both of his Purrely's effect, that's why he was not able to trigger it once again. And then he's going to go into the Azalea, so the Azalea is going to get rid of my Rukalos. But that's going to trigger my Tremora since the Water Monster was popped, and now I can special summon back the Ron. And we draw into Agrin, perfect. Then we're going to search for the Rhino Heart, normal summon the Agrin, activate the Agrin, getting ourselves our manifestation. Activate manifestation, special summoning a Tremora. Then with the Ron and the Agrin, we're going to go into our Gamer. Alright, then we're going to banish the Vicious Starfrost and the Rhino Heart so that we can special summon our Vicious Astrolaud. We're going to get rid of his Azalea. And then I'm going to activate the creation, attaching itself to the Gamer, giving herself an incredible attack boost. And with this, we have lethal damage. Put an end to this Purrely fool, baby. Let's go. Ice Jade's Tearlaments, baby. The best, the perfect combination, bro. I think this is the best way to play Ice Jades. Let's go. Platano Man is on beautiful fire. People, welcome to our deck list. If you made it this far into the video, thank you all so much for sticking around with me. I greatly appreciate it. Now, a couple of things. To make the deck better, you can probably run a Fairy Tail Snow. But the reason I don't have it is because she is an ultra rare, and I'm really trying to be very cautious with my ultra rare Dust. But where is she? This shorty right here. I think she definitely would be a good asset to the deck, just because, especially if you end up milling all of these like spell cards that you cannot use, like these Ice Jade cards, the field spell. You know, if you end up milling all of these like spell cards that are not going to be of use anymore, then I think having her just banishing those cards and getting her on the field would be very beneficial. I was also running the Time Thief Redoer, but I got rid of it and I actually went with the Cross Sheep, just because I'm gonna be doing a lot of fusion summoning. So with the Cross Sheep, I'll be able to special summon a level 4 monster from my graveyard, level 4 or lower monster from my graveyard. So that means I can special summon the Rhino Heart, I can special summon my Agrin, I can special summon, you know, even a Havness for whatever reason. So I just try to make the deck a little more consistent. But those are some things that you can kind of play around with if you want. But without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So we have 3 Maxi because of, you know, until this card is banned, like, I'm just going to use it because it's just ridiculous. And then we have 3 Ash Blossoms to counter the Maxi. And then 2 Call by the Grave to counter the Maxi. We have 3 Ice Jade Agrin. You already know this is one of your main starters in any Ice Jade deck. Then we got 1 Tearlament Havness. And we got 2 Sharon. We have 3 Rhino Hearts. It's going to be another starter in the deck. Then we have 2 Tremoras. So Tremora, you want to get her in the graveyard because whenever a water monster is destroyed, she can banish herself from the graveyard and then she can special summon one of your Ice Jade monsters back onto the field. And then I threw in a Visa Starfrost as a tech card because I'm running the Vicious Astrolaud. And this guy has won me some games, as you saw in the replays. And your opponent just doesn't expect it, because to get him on the field, you can just banish the Visa Starfrost and a Rhino Heart. And that's how you can summon him easily onto the field. And in this deck, since we are just constantly milling, it's really easy to go into the Vicious Astrolaud. Then we got 1 Tidal as another extender. So when you have him in the hand, you can send himself to the graveyard and another water monster you control. And then you can send another card from your deck to the graveyard. So you can send one of your Tearlament girls from the deck to the graveyard with this card. And then that can trigger your Tearlament fusion monsters. Sorry. Then we have 1 creation. This is just a level 7 tuner that we can use to go into our level 10 monsters if we do not have assets to run. And then he is easily searched via the Cradle, via the manifestation. And then we have 1 Tearlament Castera. This is also just an extender into mill cards. And then we have one of our combo starters, Ice Jade Ron. You already know 3 of this shorty. And then we have 1 Cosmoclore. We have 2 Cradles to search for our Ice Jade monsters. Then we have 1 Manifestation to special summon our Ice Jade monsters. And then also this card has a graveyard effect that whenever one of your Ice Jade monsters leaves the field, as long as it's not during the damage step, you can banish this card from the graveyard, and then you can target one card your opponent controls and you can banish it. Then we got one of the field spell. Then we got one of the Tearlament field spell. And we have the curse. Now a lot of people kind of skip out on the curse and the Cosmoclore and the field spell. They feel that it can kind of be bricky, or they feel like they don't really need to try to Cosmo lock your opponent. So up to you. If you want to be, I don't know, more creative, like I guess you can play around it. Like I just like playing with the Cosmo lock, so that's why I am running still the field spell, the curse, and the Cosmoclore. But those three cards, you can switch them around. You know, you can probably add any other like Tearlament cards and stuff like that, but personally I just like running it. Then I have two Screams. We got two Call by the Graves, one Cross Out Designator. Then we got one Tearlament Heartbeat, one Meta Noise, one Terrific Karma, one Erosion, and we have one Sulliek. If you were to remove like the Ice Jade field spell and the Cosmoclore and the curse, if you were to remove those three cards, I probably would put like Super Poly. Maybe Super Poly would be good in this deck, or like Infinite Impermanence. I think those cards would be good. And then for Super Poly targets, you could probably get rid of like the Masquerade. I didn't really use this card a whole lot. The Underworld Goddess, I didn't make a whole lot either, so you can kind of replace these cards for like Super Poly targets like Aurora or Stubborn Venom Fusion Dragon, stuff like that. Those are some things I guess you can do if you want to play around with the deck and try to make it a little more powerful in a sense. But anyways, for the extra deck, we have one Kit Kalos, we have one Predaplan Dragostapelia. You can go into this card with your Tearlament girls. And we have one Rule Kalos, we have one Vicious Astrolaud, one Kaleido Heart, one Egyptian God Slime, one Baron de Fleur, one Sorcerer Supreme Chen Ying, two Ice Jade Gamer, one Coral Anemone, one IP Masquerina, one Cross Sheep, one Nightmare Unicorn, and one Underworld Goddess. So from the extra decks, the cards that I didn't use the most were Goddess, Unicorn, Masquerina, and then also Cross Sheep. Didn't really come up a whole lot. There were some games where I was able to make the Cross Sheep, and then I would like fusion summon with the Astrolaud and all of that stuff. But the flex spots would definitely be like Masquerina, Unicorn, and Underworld Goddess. The Predaplan guy, I made it every now and then because you can make it if you have like Kaleido Heart on the field. Then with one of your Tearlament girls, you're able to go into this bad boy right here. And then as you saw in the replays, with your Cosmoclore, you're able to go into your God Slime. So if you get rid of the Cosmoclore, then make sure you also get rid of the Egyptian God Slime. But I don't know. This is how I'm running it. I think I can get into Masters with this deck. If depending on how it goes, I might do some changes, but you can expect another updated version of this deck. But that will be it for me. Thank you all so much for sticking around. I hope you all continue to have a great day, no matter wherever you are in the world. Thank you all so much for sticking out with me. Kiwami Games. Peace out.